All right. Leonard, what do you make of those concerns about the seriousness and the secrecy in cabinet with some of the dockets at Treasury CS and Interior CS, Defense CS? Therefore, they need to limit the composition of a cabinet meeting to those people who are, as stipulated by law, supposed to be there.
Basically, buttressing the points that my friend Rachel and Dismas have said, there is a reason why these people are being sworn in. I mean, cabinet secretaries are by nature sworn in. They take their oaths of office. These ex-official, I still maintain that these are ex-official members. Let me define what ex-official means. Basically, one who is invited to take up an advisory role on account of a position that they hold elsewhere.
Right.
And I said that from the onset that somebody like David D holds the position of chair of Council of Economic Affairs. Our economy is in parlor straits, so he comes to cabinet by virtue of his position to advise cabinet on matters to do with the economy. Same thing with Monica Juma. We have, I think, threats. We've had security threats from the restive North Rift, now the coast, Shakahola and the likes, and other militants. So she comes in as a security expert to advise cabinet on this, and she takes her oath of office. Now, ex-official members are usually co-opted for specific purposes or for specific discussions. They are not there for every cabinet meeting. I agree with Rachel.
All right.
They're not there for every cabinet meeting, just for specific meetings. So nothing untoward about having them in these proceedings going forward, just that they will not sit in every cabinet meeting. Here's a question. Just specific meetings.
Here's a question similar to what I asked earlier. Can't they advise from outside Parliament? Can't, for example, the advisor, the leader, the chair of the President's economic advisors, can't he advise them CS for Treasury so that he can come and brief cabinet? Can Harriet Chigai, advise or brief the CS for gender, for example, to come and brief the cabinet, and so on and so forth?
Cabinet decisions are collective and they're binding, and you bring in an expert to guide the deliberations, and the cabinet then arrives at their decisions based on the information from the expert. Let me go on a tangent a little bit and compare the way these ex-official members of cabinet have been appointed and how they operate, and compare that with the say Senate. Senate also has 47 elected members who offer oversight over counties. Then they have 20 nominated members who are ex-official members. Ex-official in the sense that when it comes to voting for impeachment or other serious proceedings of Senate, they don't take part. It's only the 47 senators who take part. So pretty much in the same way, these co-opted ex-official members who now sit in cabinet come in, advise cabinet, guide the deliberations, and when it comes to making important national decisions, they take a backseat. As Dismas said, they step aside and cabinet then makes their decisions. So short answer again, they have to inform cabinet from within cabinet itself when cabinet is sitting.
But maybe we need to use the example of the United Nations and the Security Council, where you have 5 permanent members with veto power and another 10. At some stage, Kenya was a member of that Security Council. So the comparison would be that the cabinet is the 5 permanent council members. They even have veto power. But the rest will only come on invitation. So they're not cabinet secretaries. They are not going through the National Assembly. And they'll only come on invitation. But as indicated earlier on, it would be very useful for that clarity, so that for Kenyans not to have this confusion, to ask themselves, are the cabinet secretaries, have they been given flags? Are they going to be an additional burden on the budget?
We need to leave it there.